guys, welcome. Ladies, thanks for breaking with me. Thanks for filling the break. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can hit some bangers in this case. At least one or two big ones. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Alright, here we go. Good luck, guys. Hopefully there's something big in here. Welcome, everyone. It's our 7th break. Most of them have been Bowman. Occasional football, but overall most of them have been Bowman. You have Nationals and Pirates. Yeah, Pirates and Nats. And then you have, I think, the same two in the half case on my page. Schemes look tough today. No hitter through 6. Still hitting 100 when you get through the 6th inning. Red Cruz would be huge. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for filling up the break. Yeah, it's a struggle to fill on old school. I would like to do it more often, but cases set. I mean, most of the people when they're trying to get rid of stuff, not get in the breaks, so I get it. There we go. First up, Drew Jones. Kendall George, Colin Hawk, Colt Emerson, Namala, Joendry Vargas, Luke Adams, Eric Bautista, first auto. Eric Bautista going to the Rockies. Rockies are Ted. Nice hit, Ted. Eric Bautista. Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Aiden Miller, Matt Horvath, Ramon Landetta, Paul Skeens, man of the hour today at Pittsburgh, Augustine Ramirez, Ryan Vander He, Kemp Alderman, Adrian Santana, Esmail Valencia, Purple Moon Crater, Colton Ledbetter, Rays R. Ryan, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Brace Eldred, Aiden Miller, Ryan Burrows, Roman Anthony, Aiden Smith, Anthony Cuezo, Enrique Bradfield, Ethan Salas, Johanfran Garcia, Jason Dominguez, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Austin Wells, Mike Bove, and Jace Jung. Ty Pete, Mini Diamond Speckle, Carson Rockfort, Jacob Burke, Marco Luciano, David Guzman, Kyle Teal, Ellie, Jordan Lawler, Jahir Aranamo, Max Anderson, Luis Angel Acuna, Colton Ledbetter, Carson Wisenhunt, Rock Reggio, Yankees, Jarrett Cerna, Daniel Susick, Rhett Lauder, Reds, Yohendry Morales, Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman, Samuel Basalo, Anthony School, Ryan Heredia, Sebastian Walcott, Colt Emerson, Ty Pete, James Wood, Luke Keishel, Abraham Nunez. Out of 150, Gladiator of the Diamond, Marco Luciano. Giants going to Ted. Marco Luciano, Gladiator of the Diamond. Tony Rees, Douglas Glod, Jason Dominguez, Bradfield, Johnny Farmello, Teal Paper, Blake Mitchell out of 499, Royals going to Anthony, Nazin Zanatello, and German Ramirez. So that's the end of box number 1. Royals paper, teal. Green Moon Critters are not numbered. Speckled Mini Diamonds are not numbered. Out of 199, Moon Critter, purple. And Drew Jones. Alright, that's box number 1. It just goes as quick this way. Ethan Salas, John Wimmer, Tommy Troy, Tyler Soderstrom, Dylan Cruz paper, Dylan Cruz chrome, Bryce Matthews. Walker Jenkins. John Cruz. Alan Castro. Ryan Lasco out of 250. Purple. Athletics going to Eddie. Ryan Lasco. Jacob Gonzalez. Bryce Eldred. Colson Montgomery. Alan Castro, Max Wagner. Chase Davis, Brock Porter. Tony Blanco, Chase Davis. Junior Caminero. Ledbetter, Wisenhunt. Colson Montgomery. Jahir Aranamo, Max Anderson. Cole Young. David Guzman, Kyle Teal. Ethan Salas. Carson Roccaforte, Jacob Burke. George Lombard. Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman. Maui Ahuna out of 399, Giants. Jarrett Cerna, Daniel Susick. Maui Ahuna going to Ted. Daniel Spino. Anthony Baptist, Blake Mitchell. Henry Davis. Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno. Shohei. Evan Carter. Ben Williamson, Brian Churro. Anthony School, Mini Diamonds. George Lombard. Ortiz, George Lombard. Anthony School. Angels, going to Brian. Drew Jones. Sabin Ceballos out of 499, Refractor. Wyatt Langford, Carlos Silva. Braves going to Jeff. Sabin Ceballos. Alan Castro, Red Sox. Samuel Zavala, Fellman, Celestine. Sebastian Walcott, Daniel Susick. Matt Shaw, Spencer Jones. Susick paper to the Athletics, Eddie. Dylan Cruz. Carlos Sanchez, Isaiah Drake. Ricky Tiedemann. JD Gonzalez, Jared Dickey. Out of 199, Brock Porter. Brock Porter paper. Brock Wilkin, Gabriel Gonzalez. Brock Porter Rangers going to Ricky. Everson Pereira. Miles Naylor, Yolan Cespedes. Last pack of box number 2. Brooks Bannon and Ronnie Hernandez. Keston Kierstead. Johanfran Garcia, Diego Benitez. Anthony Hueso at Ethan Salas. Samuel Busala. Brock Porter, Braden Taylor. Max Clark. Vargas and Luke Adams. Kendall George. Colin Hawk. Brock Vredenberg out of 299 paper. Rafi Velasquez, Mike Bove. Marlins are Eddie. Raylan Heredia, Mini Diamonds. Adrian Santana, Esmil Valencia. Phillies are Robert. No. Kevin Alcantara. Augustine Ramirez, Ryan Vanderhee. Jacob Gonzalez. Mac Horvath, Ramon Larrenta. Gonzalez to the White Sox, Brian Bruce. Owen Cassie. Zanatello and Avuna. James Wood. Enrique Bradfield, Johnny Formello. Gunner. Jordan Lawler. Tony Reeves, Douglas Glod. Colin Hawk, Ryan Burrows, Aiden Smith, Jackson Holiday, Aiden Miller, Ryan Lasco, Aiden Miller, Wyatt Langford, Felix Morabel, Capri Ortiz, Ramon Ramirez, Royals, Ramon Ramirez, Royals, going to Anthony. Ramon Ramirez. Walker Jenkins, Max Clark. Blaze Jordan. Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez. Max Wagner. Paul Skeens, Jared Elkins. Wagner to the Orioles. Going to Jake Boss. Cedine Rafaela. DeTuro and Namala. Jackson Choro. Estor Suero, Carson Rucker. Elijah Green. Basalo and Jose Rodriguez. That's probably a little better. Not up on an angle. Evan Carter. Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada. Dylan Cruz. Robert Callis, George Walkwo. Elijah Green, going to Lori, out of 150. Josh Rivera and Antonio Anderson. Elijah Green, Blue Lava. Going to Lori. Box number 4. What's up, Gary? How you doing, buddy? Kemp Alderman, Jaron Elkins, Cooper Pratt. Kemp Alderman going to Eddie. Noah Schultz. Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens. Cole Foster, Giants. Carson Rucker, Filippo DeTuri. Cole Tucker, or Cole Foster, Giants, Ted. Bryce Eldred. Jose Rodriguez, Esther Suero. Ethan Salas. Emmanuel Tejada, Samuel Basalo. Carson Williams, George Wolkove, Jacob Wilson, Ralphie Velasquez out of 250 paper, Antonio Anderson, Robert Calles. Red Sox are Robert. Curtis Mead, Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, Alfredo Duno, Anthony Baptist, Edgar Kiro, Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco, Drew Jones, Max Clark, Felix Morabel, Mason Wynn, Luis Baez, Walker Jenkins, Miguel Bleis, Yolan Cespedes, Brock Wilken, Jason Dominguez, Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Naylor, Max Clark, Tommy Troy, Brooks Brannon, Cam Collier out of 150, blue. Bryce Matthews, John Wimmer. Cam Collier, Reds. Reds are Ryan. No, I'm sorry, Gary. Reds are Gary. Cam Collier. Cool, spotlight. Sebastian Walcott. Let's go! Case hit, Sebastian Walcott. Rays going to Ricky. Sebastian Walcott. Sebastian Walcott, Josue De Paula. 3 Walcotts in that same pack. Namala, Williamson, Choro, Jackson Holiday, Abimelech Ortiz, and George Lombard. Max Wagner, Orioles. Max Wagner. Going to Jake. Langford and Carlos Silva. Johnny Farmello. Zavala and Celestine. Sabin Sabalos. Isaiah Drake, Matt Scholl. Ronnie Mauricio. Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez. George Lombard, Gabriel Gonzalez, J.D. Gonzalez, this is box 5. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Roman Anthony, Augustine Ramirez, gold paper, out of 50. 1 of 50, Augustine Ramirez, Yankees, going to Gary. Walker Jenkins, Brock Bradenberg. James Wood, Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez, Jordan Lawler, Brian Burrs, Jared Elkins, Jarrett Cerna, Yankees, Ryan Lasko, Aiden Miller, Tank Hentz, Felix Morville, Capri Ortiz, Jarrett Cerna, Rainer Arias, Walker Jenkins, Max Clark, Rainer Arias, Giants going to Ted. George Lombard, Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez, Max Clark, Cruz, Aaron Namo, Elkins, Noble Meyer, David Guzman, Kyle Teal, Christopher Morel out of 199, John Cruz, Jacob Burke, Harrison Kiersted, Jacob Gonzalez, Bryce Eldred. Morel going to Matt. Alan Castro, Max Wagner, Ceddanne Rafaela, Colt Emerson, Ty Pete, Jackson Choro, Anthony School, Raylan Heredia, Kevin Parada, Nazan Zanatello, German Ramirez, Jackson Holiday, Enrique Bradfield, Johnny Formello, Jackson Choro, Tony Ruiz, Douglas Glod, Denerche Valdez out of 499. Adrian Santana, Esmil Valencia. Back to the Cubs, Matt Dernici. Jackson Holiday. Colton Ledbetter, Carson Wisenhunt. Ethan Salas, Carson Rockfort, Max Anderson, Cedane Rafaela out of 150, Red Sox. Red Sox going to Robert Ricci. Cedane Rafaela out of 150. Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman. Luis Baez. Tony Blanco, Chase Davis. Jacob Gonzalez, Cerna and Susik. Jackson Merrill, Luke Keishel, Abraham Nunez. That was box 5. Jackson Merrill to the Padres, going to Gary. Alright, last box of the first half. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 autos. I just don't have Ramon Ramirez up. So 4 on the board and 1 there. Yeah. I usually don't put the base up unless they're big names. I put those guys up. Max Wagner's pretty decent. And Antonio Anderson. Back to the Red Sox. Antonio Anderson. Red Sox. Robert. Luke Adams, Brock Porter. Oh, Alan, this isn't a case for Nueve Marte. This isn't Tailgate. This is old school. Douglas Glod, Enrique Bradfield. I just can't post it the way I usually do because the program I use doesn't support groups anymore. Esmil Valencia, Tony Ruiz. Thinking about switching over to OBS. Dylan Cruz. Ty Pete, Luke Keishel. Walker Jenkins, Raylan Heredia, Colt Emerson, Josue De Paula, German Ramirez, Anthony Skoll, Nick Gonzalez, he's been a hitting machine since being called up. Carmelo and Zanatello. Pirates, 1-2, Laurie. How you been, Alan? Pete Crow Armstrong, Aiden Miller, Ryan Burrows. Walker Jenkins. Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco. Justin Crawford, Phillies. Max Clark, Felix Morabel. Blue Lava going to Robert. Nolan Schnall. Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez. 58, man, that's awesome. Ellie De La Cruz. Ethan Salas, Johan Fran Garcia. Tamar Johnson. Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso. James Wood. Colin Hawk, Yoandri Vargas. Marcelo Meyer. Mike Bove, Kendall George. Tyler Black. Vanderhee, Adrian Santana. Junior Caminero. Ramon Landeta, Augustine Ramirez. They're good, busy. Sports. Today was first day. We haven't had sports in like a month. Took the kids to go see the movie If. Sebastian Walcott. Braden Taylor, Mac Horvat. Daniel Susick. Alderman and Rockfort. Walker Jenkins. Dylan Head, Daniel Susick. Colson Montgomery. Aram Nunez, Jared Serna. Colt Keith. Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter. Marco Luciano. Kyle Teal. Arenamo. Pete Crow Armstrong. Jacob Burke, David Guzman. So that was our first half. No real big name first half. Rafaela, probably the best auto we hit. The Walcott Spotlight. George Lombard, Wilson and Tejada, Wyatt Langford, John Cruz, George Wolcove, Walker Jenkins, Jacob Gonzalez, Bryce Eldred, Brock Wilken, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, Matt Shaw, Mini Diamonds, Tony Blanco, Chase Davis, Matt Shaw going to Matt, Drew Jones, Mike Bove, Kendall George, Ethan Salas, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Hurston Waldrop, Ethan Salas, Johanfran Garcia, Ty Pete, 20 of 50 paper, Dylan Cruz, Aiden Smith, Anthony Queso, Ty Pete, gold paper. 2 gold papers in this. Would be nice to have gold refractors. Ty Pete going to Chris Gleason. First time we got to call your name, sir. Curtis Meade, we got orange. Marcelo Meyer. Orange, Marcelo Meyer. Red Sox. On to Robert. Orange, Meyer. Aiden Miller, Ryan Burrows. Capri Ortiz, Ryan Lasco. Chase DeLauder. Felix Morville, Alberto Rios. Arjun Namala, Walker Jenkins, Max Clark, Spencer Jones, Cooper Pratt, Luis Baez, Diego Benitez. Diego Benitez, Braves. One of Jeff. Diego Benitez. Paul Skeens, Jaron Elkins. We're losing the crowd. Down to 3. Dylan Cruz. Deturo Namala. Dinerche Valdez. Suero and Rucker. Ronnie Mauricio. Posala, Jose Rodriguez. Dinerche back to Matt. Triantos. Valencia, Tony Ruiz. Pete would be really cool, wouldn't it? Drew Jones. Vanderkey, Adrian Santana. Pete Auto would be even better. Mason Lynn, Lindetta, Ramirez. Luke Keeschel, Twins. Braden Taylor, Matt Corvott. Felon Celestine. Luke Adams, Brock Porter. Brian Acuna. Hawk and Vargas. Brian Acuna, Twins. Twins are Gary. Luke Keeschel, Twins as well, also Gary. There has to be a banger in here, right? Has to be. Something big. Esmil Valencia, Astros, going to Chris. Esmil Valencia. Jacob Burke, David Guzman. Makes for a boring rest of the box when the first card is the auto. Aaron Judge, case hit, number 2. Color TV, Aaron Judge, Yankees. Going to Gary. Yeah, Gary. I know, man. Our 2 best hits are 2 case hits. Diego Cartaya, Kemp Olderman, Carson Rockfort. Yanquil Fernandez, Susick and Dylan Head. Rockies are Ted. Make it Abel, Wisenhunt Blanco, Tyler Soderstrom, Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter. Samuel Zavala, Kyle Teal, Aaron Namo. Jackson Choro, Ramirez and Vanderhey, Henry Davis, Horvat, Landetta, Evan Carter, Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Abraham Nunez, Vargas and Luke Adams, Abraham Nunez, White Sox, going to Brian. Brooks Lee, Kendall George, Colin Hawk, Tamar Johnson, Ralphie Velasquez, Mike Bove, Tamar Johnson going to Lori. Matt Shaw, Diego Benitez, Emmanuel Bonilla, Dylan Cruz, Ethan Salas, Johanfran Garcia, Harry Ford, Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, Orange paper, Cam Collier out of 25, Bryce Eldridge, John Cruz, Cam Collier out of 25 going to Gary. Everson Pereira, Wagner and Jacob Gonzalez, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Mason Wynn, German Ramirez, Anthony Skoll, Roman Anthony, Johnny Formello, Nazim Zamatello, Brooks Brannon, Douglas Glod, Enrique Bradfield. What shit I'm doing? Brooks Brannon, Red Sox again. Red Sox have done well with no auto. Junior Caminero, Abraham Nunez, Jared Serna. What did you hit? You hit the Aaron Judge TV color. Colson Montgomery, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, right there. Matt Shaw, Heredia, and Emerson. Box number 9. Alex Ramirez, Max Clark, Felix Morabel, Marco Luciano, Luis Baez, Walker Jenkins, Pete Crow Armstrong, Jared Elkins, Cooper Pratt, Colt Emerson, Namala Skeens, Colt Emerson, going to Chris, Tommy Troy, Carson Rucker, Doturo, John Cruz, Jose Rodriguez, Esther Suero. John Cruz going to Gary. Jackson Holiday, Emmanuel Tejada, Samuel Basalo, Walker Jenkins, Wolcove, Jacob Wilson, Jet Williams, Antonio Anderson, Robert Calez, Max Wagner, green paper, $3.99. Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera. Noelbe Marte, Duno, Anthony Baptist. Max Wagner's lime green. Orioles are Jake. Brian Churro, Sebastian Walcott. Kyle Manzardo, George Lombard, Ben Williamson. Junior Caminero, Tony Blanco, Chase Davis. Max Clark, Ledbetter, Wisdom Hunt. Heston Kierstead, orange auto. Heston Kierstead, going to the Orioles. Orioles are Jake. Nice hit, Jake. Dylan Cruz, Max Anderson. Jackson Merrill, Teal and Arenamo. Bryce Eldred, Jacob Burke, David Guzman. Sad that our two biggest autos are rookies and not first. Kierstead and Rafaela. Would be much nicer if they were Bowman first, maybe big names. One Cruz, one Lombard, one Walker Jenkins. Schnall, Alderman Rockefort. L.A. De La Cruz, Susick and Head. Pete coming. That would be dope, man. I'd be super pumped. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Abraham Nunez, Jarrett Serna. I think we pulled a Yastrzemski from one of the cases that broke when he was in it. Lazaro Montes, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel. Xavier Isaac, Heredia, Colt Emerson. Xavier Isaac, orange shimmer out of 25. Ramirez and Skoll. At least there's a solid amount of orange. 4 oranges so far. Couple gold papers. Alright, 3 boxes left. This is box number 10. Box 10. Cam Collier, Blanco, and Chase Davis. Henry Davis, Ledbetter and Wisenhunt. Evan Carter, Arenamo, Max Anderson. Carson Rockfort, Cruz, Guzman, Teal. Rockfort going to Anthony. Samuel Zavala, Rockfort Burke. Hyu Lee, Tigers. Dylan Head, Kent Alderman. Brock Wilkin, Susick, Kevin Sim. Dylan Cruz, Nunez, Cerna, Hyu Lee, Xavier Isaac, Ty Pete, Luke Keishel, Pink Paper, Anthony Huezo, Astros, Chris Heredia, and Colt Emerson. Anthony Huezo, Chris Gleason. Everson Pereira, German Ramirez, Anthony Skoll. Carmelo Zanatello, Jackson Holiday, Douglas Glod, Enrique Bradfield, Soderstrom, Valencia, Tony Ruiz, James Wood, Vanderhee, Adrian Santana, Kelvin Hidalgo, Rockies, going to Ted, blue auto, 126 of 150. Kelvin Hidalgo, Lindetta and Ramirez. Yanquiel Fernandez. Taylor and Horvat. Cam Collier, Luke Adams, Brock Porter, Junior Caminero, Hulk and Yoendry Vargas, Colson Montgomery, Mike Bove, Kendall George, Lazaro Montes, Diego Benitez, Ralphie Velasquez, Xavier Isaac, Ethan Salas, Garcia, Aiden Miller, Aiden Smith, Anthony Hueso, Trey Morgan out of 125, Aiden Miller and Ryan Burrows. Trey Morgan, Rays, Ryan out of 125. Cam Collier, Reds, Gary, down to 2 left. Roman Anthony, Calez, Volkov, Max Clark, Josh Rivera, Antonio Anderson, Drew Gilbert, Anthony Baptist, Blake Mitchell, Daniel Susick, Walcott and Duno, Athletics lime green paper going to Eddie, Heston Kierstead, Williamson and Churro, Ortiz, George Lombard, Jacob Wilson, Cooper Pratt, Luis Guanipa, James Wood, Paul Skeens, Jaron Elkins, Jordan Lawler, Zaturo Namala, Jacob Burke, Suero and Rucker, Colton Ledbetter, DeSalo and Jose Rodriguez, Trey Morgan, Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada, Trey Morgan to Ryan, Jacob Burke to Brian, Andrew Painter, Langford and Silva, Jackson Holiday, Zavala and Celestine, Drew Jones, Isaiah Drake, Matt Shaw, Junior Caminero, John Cruz, Dylan Cruz, Spencer Jones, Jacob Gonzalez, Bryce Eldred, Jackson Holiday out of 499, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, Jackson Holiday, Orioles having a night. Going to Jake. Cedane, Rafaela, Hernandez, and Naylor. Jackson Choro, Tommy Troy, Brooks Brandon, Chase Davis, Bryce Matthews, John Limmer, Barrett Kent, Angels. Barrett Kent going to Brian. Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez, Spencer Jones, Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Gonzalez, Gladiator of the Diamond, Spencer Jones to the Yankees, Daverson Gutierrez to the Mets, Cespedes and Barack Wilken. Gutierrez to Gary. Spencer Jones also to Gary. And we're down to one box remaining, one left. What's up, Robert? Any socks? Yeah, you have some stuff. I don't know if you have any auto. Cedane Rafaela auto, Antonio Anderson auto. The Rafaela is blue. Austin Wells, Brooks Brandon, Justin Crawford. Jason Dominguez, John Wimmer, Tommy Troy, Zach Veen, Bryce Eldred, John Cruz, Wyatt Langford, Max Wagner, Jacob Gonzalez, Wyatt Langford, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Gold Shimmer. Let's go! Walker Jenkins out of 50. Gold Shimmer. Walker Jenkins out of 50. Gold Shimmer. to Gary. Wizenhunt, Tony Blanco. Isaac Rivera and Antonio Anderson. Sebastian Walcott, Baptist and Blake Mitchell. Drew Romo, Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno. Vlad out of 299 paper. Williamson and Churro. Vlad paper. Blue Jays. Going to Ted. Sorry, Ted, we didn't have any Namalas. Jason Dominguez. Ortiz, George Lombard. Out of 150, Jason Dominguez Spotlight. So 2 Spotlights, 2 Gladiators of the Diamond, and a color TV. Jason Dominguez going to the Yankees. Langford and Silva. Braden Taylor. Zavala, Celestine. Paul Skeens. Isaiah Drake, Matt Shaw. Samuel Vassallo. Jared Dickey, Carlos Sanchez. That's our auto. We're going to hold that for the last pack. Green Grass Auto. Blake Mitchell. Justin Crawford. Purple Lava. Cespedes and Wilkin. Justin Crawford going to Robert. Roderick Arias, Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Naylor. Arias to Yankees. Yoandre Vargas, Skeens and Cruz. Jordan Lawler. Daturi Namala. Marco Luciano. Suero, Carson Rucker. Dylan Head. Masalo, Jose Rodriguez. Dylan Head, Padres, Gary. Jared Jones, him and Skeens are a nasty one too. Jacob Wilson, Emmanuel Tejada. Garrett Forrester, Robert Calles, George Wolcove. First things first, we'll knock these two out. Gabriel Gonzalez, JD Gonzalez. Alright, we got Felix Morabel, Angels out of 99. Felix Morabel. Angels out of 99. Green grass. That's our break. We'll recap it real quick here, as there's not much to recap. You will get all your base paper for Bowman first cards with your teams. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate you sticking around the entire time. These are all our non-numbered guys. Alright, our paper cards. Paper, out of 499, Daniel Susick, Blake Mitchell. 399, Max Wagner, Daniel Susick. 299, Brock Radenberg, Anthony Huezo, Vlad Jr. 250, Ralphie Velasquez, Nick Gonzalez. 199, Christopher Morel, Brock Porter. Out of 50, Augustine Ramirez and Ty Pete. Will do, man, will do. Our other color. Alright, refractors 499, Saban Ceballos, Dinurche Valdez, Jackson Holiday. 399, Malia Huna, Brooks Brannon. 250, Justin Crawford. 199, Colton Ledbetter. 150, Elijah Green, Justin Crawford, Cam Collier. 125, Trey Morgan. Our autographs: Barrett Kent, Esmail Valencia, Antonio Anderson, Ramon Ramirez. Alright, paper, Cam Collier out of 25. Orange Shimmer, Xavier Isaac. True Orange, Marcelo Meyer. Gold Shimmer, Walker Jenkins. Probably one of the bigger hits of the break. Diego Benitez out of 499. Max Wagner, Eric Bautista. Felix Morabel out of 99. Kelvin Hidalgo out of 150. Sedan Rafaela out of 150. Ryan Lasco out of 250. Heston Kierstead out of 25. Bunch of inserts. Marco Luciano out of 150. Spencer Jones. Spotlights: Sebastian Walcott, Jason Dominguez out of 150, and a color TV of Aaron Judge. And like I said, the big hit, Walker Jenkins, Gold Shimmer out of 50. Guys, thanks again. I appreciate it. I'll try to get more breaks up on the page. I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk with me tonight. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.